Not permitted to see a garage during open house. So there is a house my family likes, but the selling agent has been difficult. He hasn't let us see the garage during both open houses. He blew up on me when I asked to see it again during the second open house. Do we just move on? I feel bad for the owners. This house has been on the market over 100 days in a hot area. Update: I did some sleuthing, found the owner's info and an ongoing lawsuit because that property poses a substantial health and safety risk to residents, neighbors and the community. Reading through the case, they did a lot of shady unpermitted work. You're not the first person to want to see it. There's a reason they're not showing it. I recommend finding a buyer's agent and touring it when there isn't an open house. I had a house under contract and was doing the final walkthrough. We came to the garage and the realtor said I don't have the keys to open it, but trust me, it's fine. I told him if I don't see in the garage now, I do not close. The realtor started, I can't believe you, I am telling you, it's fine. I tried lifting the garage door, it wasn't locked. The owner had moved 2 junk cars into the garage between inspection and final walkthrough. Make sure you get a look in the garage. Also, get a buyer's agent, it costs you nothing. Seller pays the commission. Just subtract the value of the garage in your offer. WTF is up with that? No one's buying with unseen garage. Why feel bad for the owners? Is there a dead body in the garage? LOL. Agent here. They're hiding something. Move on. Don't force something that's not meant to be. Okay, so here's my idea as just a run-of-the-mill person who has bought twice. No clue if it would work. If you want to make an offer, make it contingent upon viewing the garage within 24 hours of acceptance. Do not put down earnest money until you have viewed the garage. Is it full of junk? Roof falling in? The world may never know. Edit typo. Move on. It's where they keep the red flags. I've encountered this repeatedly, which is incredibly frustrating as a car person that consider garage workshop layout as priority 1. I'm sure the owners are aware, but they need to get a grip and show the place if they're hoping to actually sell it. I would not consider a home whose garage I had not seen. Place an offer contingent on seeing the garage. It's super simple. You've seen the rest of the house. If you're uncomfortable with it, you can back out of the offer. This would be different if the house haven't been on the market for 100 days and you couldn't place offer is contingent on everything. But in this case, make it super specific and add it to the other contingencies you have. But I also have an inspection on this one and have the garage inspected. If you ever get to the point of entering the garage, you have to update us on what's in there. I feel bad for the owners. Don't. I have to believe the owners are in agreement with this and or have directed him not to let anyone see the garage. An agent who blows up on any customer deserves to be sitting in an open house until the listing expires. Don't waste your time, move on. I almost bought a place like that. Finally saw the garage during inspection and it reeked of cat urine. I bailed. I would ask if they'll show it at a by appointment viewing. It's within reason to secure valuable items behind the door for an open house. Just anybody off the street can come in. If they won't show it by appointment, then walk away. Sex dungeon. Schedule a showing with your agent. We put stuff in ours when we staged it so it was packed, but we didn't stop anyone free looking. Just FYI, it's cluttered right now. Actually, an easy answer. When you purchase a house, you get an inspection unless it's a bank court sale or you're crazy. Ask the agent how that's going to work if you're really serious about the house. Holy shit. As a realtor and car guy, this is insane. I'm half tempted to tell you to use a burner email to notify this seller about their agent and this thread. That agent should be fired off that listing and GTFO of this industry immediately. Write an offer subject to inspection of home and garage. I've been looking and I recently saw something on Zillow that I thought was a perfect fit. BC it met all my requirements, one of which is a garage. As it turns out, the garage wasn't actually big enough for cars. So I'd give up if I couldn't see a garage. Lol. Make offer contingent on state of garage. I want to know what's in that garage. We have to get to the bottom of this. Attached or freestanding? Just want to make a joke, but a Saul Goodman would be good here, Jesse. I am more surprised that the selling agent is still bothering with the house, to be honest, unless the selling agent is the owner. Knock on the door and talk with the sellers. Tell them what has happened. Get your own agent who represents you and access to the garage. Move on. You do not want to deal with this guy or whatever weird shit he's done to that house that you can't see. Well, I'm not going to make SM offer without seeing everything. The walk and don't look back. It probably isn't the realtor's call. Ask your agent to schedule a showing. When you are there with your agent, take a look at the garage. A garage is a huge selling point for houses. It's really weird that they won't let people see the garage. Can't see the garage? Next. It's a red flag. Why would they not prepare the garage to be shown at the open house? There are harmless reasons, but without seeing it, you have to assume the worst. The realtor sounds like a jerk too, which seems to be a trend. The last 3 realtors that I dealt with needed to take a course on being polite. Have your agent show you the house, look in the garage. If you like it, make an offer contingent on seeing the garage. With a different agent, of course. Whatever is in that garage is why the house has been listed for 100 days. Also, please update when it resolves. Are they going access to the inspector as well? A property tour includes a viewing of every square foot of the property, both inside and outside. What are they hiding in the garage? Is there excessive damage, mold, evidence of illegal activity, etc.? I would pass on this house. Selling agent is unprofessional and they are hiding something. I sold my house recently and had moved all my shit into the garage, so I kept the garage locked during the open house. That being said, your situation seems different. Ask the neighbors, they know everything. We have a place down the street where a hoarder lives and the garage is packed full of garbage. We have seen it when she opens the garage door, so I am guessing a neighbor knows what's going on in that garage. Could just be where they are storing their belongings. But that can be covered in the offer. Just put a contingency in the offer that a complete inspection, including the garage, is required before acceptance, plus full access to it at any time in the 72 hours before closing. Or require at least $20,000 held in escrow post-close for any undisclosed repairs. If the seller doesn't allow that, then they are knowingly hiding something that should be disclosed. I didn't want my garage shown either, and I made my agent make sure to tell the buyer's agent that it is packed with all of the stuff that was no longer in the house that I was working on getting rid of. Get a new agent and avoid the house. Nope, hell whore. During an open house, the agent has to look out for more that you. If you want to see more, come with your real estate agent. I didn't want my garage shown. BC the home was empty and I still had a massive gun safe in there. Just food for thought. How are they expecting to sell without showing the garage? Why even host a no? No one is going to buy it without seeing it. How bizarre. As long as you don't waive inspection of appraisal, the garage will be seen. If Terry's something fucked up about it other than the owner doesn't want you to see the junk they have to clean out, then all good. I wouldn't sweat it. You will know what, if anything, the owners are hiding in the garage before you close. Get an agent and a private showing, and unless the garage is locked you'll be able to see it then. Blew up on you? Need more context. What was the excuse? Make an offer and list it as a condition. Likely they just don't want to show the garage for privacy reasons, especially when all their junk is there. But if you're making an offer, there's no reason for them to say no. Make an appointment to see the house privately. They may be worried about theft.